Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Elesia B, the beauty entrepreneur. I'm coming with a fall look. It's a pretty easy fall look. Um, it was done with the Morphe 350 Shimmer Palette. If you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned.
Money makes.
To start, I'm moisturizing my face with Nivea Moisturizing Cream. I'm moisturizing that in my skin. I just want y'all to see how disrespectful these pimples is. Like, look. Like, why? Why? That's all I want to know. I'm going to prime my face with Ruby Kisses Never Touch Up Face Primer. The way I create my foundation, I use a mixture of the NYX Liquid Illuminizer with LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Chestnut and Fawn. And I mix that on the back of my hand. And now you see me applying it to my face with the Beauty Blender. And I'm really just blending it in. Blend, blend, blend. Blend it in. Hey. Alright, that was so lame. But anyway, I'm highlighting with LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige. No, actually, I mix Creamy Beige with Fawn. Just act like you don't see my sisters walking around. They ain't had no home training. They didn't care that I was filming either. And they both went to sleep on me, come to think about it. Concealed under my eyes, I highlighted my forehead. I'm going down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Getting out my concealer, going in with the shade Dark Cocoa, and I'm going to hit my cheekbones, my forehead, the sides of my nose. I think that's about it. Blending my contour in, I'm going to blend out the sides of my nose with a fluffy foundation brush. Going in with the Beauty Blender to put the finishing touches on my nose contour. And I'm getting ready to make a big mess with my cheek contour, but I'm going to clean it up. Don't judge me. I won't judge you. So I'm going to just blend. I'm going to blend the line with my contour meets my highlight. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a little bit more concealer to help blend it out. To correct my mistake that I made when I put too much contour color.
Money makes.
I'm I'm going to go back in under my eye and blend out those creases right before I get ready to set it with the powder. Because you don't want to set your under eye if it has creases in it. Because believe me, you're going to set those creases and you're going to look real cakey. So I'm going to go in and set my makeup with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. It's getting me through. I like others. I'll talk about that later. But I like my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. You can't use it for all skin tones, but I can use it for mine. After I finish setting my highlight, I'm going to dust it off with the Real Techniques powder brush. All I did here was add more setting powder to the brush to set my contour while I was dusting off the powder that I used to set my highlight. I'm going to go in with the orangey brown eyeshadow to powder contour my face. And I have a separate video on how I did my eyebrows, but I did use Ruby Kiss's gel liner in the shade dark brown. I'll be sure to have the link to my eyebrow tutorial in the description box. And just like that, my brows are done. Ding! I'm going to prime my eyelids with Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Minor Sin. Going in with the shade right underneath that one to put in a crease, just to give the color a little bit more depth.
Money makes.
then directly underneath that shade, I'm going to go in with this orangey brown shade, and I'm going to put that in the corner. I'm getting ready to go in with this shimmer orange. It's like a coppery color. It's really pretty. Anyway, I'm going to spray my brush with my setting spray. It's the Ruby Kisses Never Touch Up setting spray. And I'm going to spray my brush before I dip it in the color. To me, what spraying my brush does, it helps with the fallout, and it also helps with the eyeshadow going on much more pigmented than it would have with a dry brush. Just going to apply that copper color all over my lid. I'm going to mix these two browns right at the bottom of the palette. I'm going to mix those two and go in again with my outer corner to give it my eyeshadow a little bit more dimension. With the small flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in with the same color I used for my outer corner and add it underneath my eye. I'm going to do this to both eyes, and then I'm going to go in with a darker brown, add it closer to my waterline. Going in now with e.l.f. eyeliner in the shade Black. This is what I'll be lining my eyes with. I'm going to use that same brush that I used to do my eyebrows, the art brush from Michaels. And I'm going to line my waterline and go in and do me a small wing on the top. if you'd like for me to do a separate video on how I do my wing liner, simple wing liner or dramatic wing liner, just let me know in the comment box. Now I'm going in with the bronzy gold shade. I'm going to put that in my inner corner just to add a subtle highlight. I'm going to go in with a little bit more setting powder around my nose just to take that little shine away. Now I'm going in with the peachy pink shade from the e.l.f. blush palette. Coating my eyelashes with a bit of mascara before I get ready to apply my lashes. And I'm just making sure I got a good coat on my lashes on the top and the bottom. My false lashes are from Kiss Lashes, the I Envy Demi Wispy Lashes.
Money Maze.
Just going to apply those lashes with a set of tweezers. I lay my eyelash down in the middle first, then I apply the outer corner, then the inner corner. And it's really just that easy. Just pinch it down and you're good to go. Start from the middle. I did that time inner corner to the outer corner. But I always start at the middle and I go from corner to corner. Going in with my lip, I'm going to use the Misty Lynn BH Cosmetics lipstick. It's the darkest brown, I believe. And I'm just going to apply that using the tip to kind of use it as a liner. Next, I'm going to go in with the nude matte, and then I'm going to top that nude matte with the nude gloss from Bare Minerals. I have the details to the items in the description box. Now going in for my highlight, I'm going to use the Carli Babel palette. I'm going to use that bronze and that gold shade. I'm going to mix it together. And I'm going to apply it to the highest points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow. You know, all that good stuff. I'm going to change my brush when I get ready to go to my forehead highlight. I'm going to use a stippling brush because I find it easier to kind of lightly highlight my forehead. I don't want to go heavy on a forehead highlight because as you can see, I have more of a 5 head and I don't need to accentuate it. As you can see now, I went in with another shade and I didn't like it. Now I'm going in with a orangey shade, a orangey peachy shade, and I'm going to blend that out and see how that goes. So I'm going to have all the details to what I did to my lips. I have all those details in the description box below. Thanks for watching, you guys.